Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and thank you for tuning in. So like I mentioned 2 videos ago, I'm actually driving the MBS right now, and we did talk about this truck having a couple problems that need to be resolved. So that's what we're going to be working on today. We do have, a handful of problems, which we're going to start with the cluster, the speedometer, tachometer don't work, the temperature gauge don't work. So I did ask around and I wanted to know how much they go for. Going with something fancy cost you from $400 to $700, and I mean, for me, it's not worth it, guys. I also tried going with something more cheap, something like a rebuild cluster. It turns out that they charge $120, which is not bad if you don't want to get into doing it yourself type of thing. But in my case, I like to save me a bunch of money, because all of the money that I save is going to be going to the performance part on this truck. So yeah, guys, if y'all want to find out how to do it, stay tuned. All right, guys, so we're going to have to remove this plastic trim that goes all around to pull the cluster out. And then after that, we're going to be replacing the burn lights, as you can see on this side, and the motors. So let's get to it. Removing this is not that hard. Just pull it and it comes right off. See that? And then you're gonna have to shift this thing down just so you can get it out of the way. So I do have some cables here. They're from the rock lights, and I guess I'm gonna have to cut them off because this is some bootleg stuff. But that's pretty much, you're not gonna have this, so it should come right off. I ended up cutting those cables. They were for the rock lights, but never mind this. You're not gonna have this on your truck. So what you need to do is take this bolt right here, and then another one right here, and then it's gonna mirror to the other side. So there's the other one, and right here at the bottom. So I only had 2 holding the speedometer, or I should call it the cluster. As you can see, it's already loose. And what you're gonna use is a 7mm, sorry, wrong one, 7mm, or you can use a 8/32 if you don't have a 7. But yeah, so I guess it's just a matter of pulling it. All right, guys, as you can see, I removed it. What I had to do was pull it up like this, and that is gonna expose the connection in the back. And all you gotta do is press on these 2 like so, and then just pull. It's gonna be a little hard, but it does come off. All right, guys, so we have our speedometer here, or a cluster, I should say. So what we're gonna need is this kit we got from Amazon. It's just $30, and it comes with, lights, little motors, this prior tool, and I guess this is what we're gonna use to glue the lights. Yeah, this kit, this solder thing, I mean, it looks alright. Sold this for $30, and I feel like it's better than spending $120 to get it rebuilt when you can do it yourself. So let's plug this up. All right, that's plugged, and we're gonna need also some tape and a pen. So what you want to do is take this apart, which is 3 pieces, this one, and this one. So all you gotta do is push these clips back like that. See? That's on the other side. So that came off. We're gonna be doing the same with this other side. The other part. And then this is the part where you're gonna need your tape. And I kind of wondered for some time, why would they need tape? And I saw people marking the needles. So that's what I'll be doing. I'm just gonna be just like that. And I'm gonna trace the needle. Just to get an idea where it's supposed to be. Okay guys, so I got all my needles, the tape, and I have them marked. You can use your tool if you want. You're just gonna pop them, and that's what you need to do in order to release the board in the back. So that was pretty easy. Alright, so once those apart, then you have your board, so you can put this somewhere safe. Alright, and as you can see, I already replaced the motor and a light. See, it's supposed to look like this one, but now it's like this. And the way you take these motors, because you're gonna have to replace them if they don't work, obviously, right? Or your light is, you know, flip it over. And I'm gonna be doing one with y'all just so y'all know. So the first thing you wanna do is, let's see which one we're gonna remove. We're gonna remove the ones on this side. So you gotta look for your motor. So we're gonna do this one. And then we're gonna flip it over. And you're gonna see 4 little metal sticking out. So you're gonna have to heat those up. So we're gonna do that for a little bit. And you might wanna check your temperature also. So it's at 350. Let's set it up at 400. You see that thing is running like water. You can use your tool. I'm gonna use this pliers. I'm not gonna be cutting nothing off. Just wanna make sure that the sticks are straight. Then I'm gonna flip it over and I'm gonna shove this power tool in there. It's still kind of hard. But that's one way of doing it. That it was gonna be hot. Got scared. And that's how you remove that. And then gonna get an engine, a little motor. This. And you're gonna insert a stick in here like that. You're gonna make sure that all these needles go through the other side. So like that. Here, what I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. So what you want to do is drop a little bit of that stuff in there and just play with it and make a little ball in there. It's gonna look like this. Let's see, where is it? Like that. So I'm gonna do that real quick and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I ended up replacing all the motors, well except for these two, but it's because they worked, and if for some reason they stop working, then I can always come back and replace them. But I'm kind of eager to just get this to work, so I ended up replacing this one, this one, this one, and this one. And now I'm gonna change the lights, but there's one problem. This light doesn't tell you which one's the negative or which one's the positive. Damn, I dropped it. So what I'm gonna do is, since I already got that one on, I might replace all of these. This one's. I guess I'm just gonna have to just replace them and go plug, since basically gonna go plug this in the truck and see if they turn on. I don't think nothing's gonna get damaged, because at the end of the day it's the same thing. So I'm gonna try them on and then I guess I'll show you what happens. Okay guys, so I just came back from testing it and it looks like these bolts are trash so far. I don't know. So I did try, I removed this light right here. Basically, let me show you. Okay, 1 second. So basically what I did, since it was plugged in already, I had the lights on, I basically plugged this thing in like that to see if it would light up. Then I flipped it and it still didn't light up. So like, okay, so how else can I test this? So what I ended up doing was I grabbed this bulb that I had. I used this for my interior lighting, like door panels and stuff like that. So then I ended up doing this, and this one turned on. So then I flipped it over and I put it turns on again. So it looks like this is like any side, I don't know. So what I ended up doing was, see, like I ended up taking this little plastic housing, cutting these legs, making it short, and I soldered it just to see if this works, because I'm already kind of feeling a little sketch about this motors, because if those lights don't work, what is it gonna tell me that this is gonna work? So I guess I'm gonna remove this plastic housing, I'll cut the legs, and I'm gonna solder it in there, and then I'm gonna go try it on once again. All right guys, so check this out. So it looks like the speedometer, tachometer work, the gas works, the battery works. I mean, I didn't change those two, but it looks like the temperature one and then the oil pressure, they don't work. But look at the lights, man, they came out pretty bright, pretty good. They look good, I like them. But like the speedometer works now. So that kit, the motors, they're pretty good, I guess. The lights, they're obviously trash. So if you're gonna do this, if you're gonna buy that $30 kit, I would suggest you buy a couple of lights from like another brand. Not sure what brand to go with, because I mean, obviously I just used the ones that I had. They actually fit pretty good. I don't know, I'm gonna try them out at night, see how I like them. I think I have 2 more at the house, so I'm gonna probably try to put one in here just so you can match that, and probably try to throw another one over there on that side. But the turn signals, they work. That's all that matters. I mean, that one works. I don't need any other lights. But look, I mean, it's working just fine. So can't complain, honestly. For 30 bucks, gives me motors, the solder gun, gives me that thing to solder with, the prior tool. So at the end of the day, it still will come up. I would still rather do this and pay for some better lights than paying $120, because at the end of the day, I paid $30 for the kit, but I got a new solder gun and I have a couple other motors to spare. So I don't know, guys, y'all make the decision. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up, to be honest with y'all, because at the end of the day, man, that thing looks good. Look, that's as bright as it goes. And then put the light down, still pretty good. And yeah, it looks like this because I still got all this crap over here because I was just testing it. I'm still gonna go back and try to make it work. I still got like 3-4 motors more to spare, so I'm gonna see if I can fix the oil pressure and the temperature gauge. But the most important ones, they work, and then the light works. So yeah, guys, don't go with those lights, order another set of lights. But I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over again, so this is where I'm gonna end the video, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope y'all find it useful, and y'all make y'all decision, and you know, try to save a buck or two, and stay tuned for more videos to come, and I'll see you in the next one.